My dear son, my dear daughter, I need you to stop everything you're doing right now. Quiet the noise around you. Turn off the distractions, because what I'm about to say is more than just another message. This is a prophetic word that will transform your life in ways you can't yet imagine. I saw you scrolling through your feed, looking for an answer, searching for a sign. And I want you to know, it's no accident that you're here. I guided your hand to this video. I stop you at this very moment, because now is the time for me to speak to your heart about what you've been waiting for, what you've been crying out for, what you've been praying for in silence. I saw every tear you shed when no one was watching. I heard every prayer whispered in the early hours when your heart was heavy. I was there when you wondered if I was even listening to you. And today I am here to tell you, my child, I have never forgotten you, not for a single moment. All your pain, all the injustice you face, every time you've been humiliated, I have written it all down. And the time has come for justice to be revealed in your life. The day has arrived for me to turn your situation around completely. You have carried burdens that were never meant to be yours alone. You fought battles as you fought for you. You've tried to open doors with your own strength when I already held the key in my hand. But today, all of that changes. Today, I want you to know that the house you've been dreaming of, the house that will bring you peace, stability, and a fresh start, already has your name on it. I'm not talking about some distant future. I'm not saying maybe, or possibly, or who knows. I'm talking about a promise that has already been made in heaven. And when I make a promise, both heaven and earth move to bring it to pass. You have prayed for it. You've cried for it. You waited for it. And I've heard every word, every sigh, every groan of your heart. And now I am telling you, the time has come. The heavenly clock has reached the exact moment of your breakthrough. The key is already turning in the lock, and the doors that have been closed for so long are about to open wide. And no one, not a single soul, can shut what I am about to open. But there is something crucial I need you to understand. This message didn't find you by accident. It wasn't the result of an algorithm or chance. This is divine intervention. I move heaven and earth so that at this very moment, on this exact day, at this specific hour, you would hear these words. There is a purpose in this, a plan, and a promise being fulfilled right now as you listen. If your heart is racing, if you feel a weight in your chest, if something inside you tells you that this word is meant for you, then write Amen, Lord, in the comments now. This simple act of faith opens the door to what I have already prepared for you. I know you're tired of waiting. I understand that you felt like giving up. I know there were times when you looked up to the sky and asked, God, how much longer? Today I answer you. It's no longer how long, it's now. It's today, it's this very moment. I didn't bring you this far just to leave you stranded. I didn't carry you through every battle just to leave you before the victory. I haven't stored every tear you've cried only to ignore your pain. Everything has a reason. Everything has a time, and your time is now. The house I promised you is not just a physical space, it is a symbol of my faithfulness to you. It is proof that I always keep my promises. It is a living testimony that those who trust in me will never be left ashamed. And when you walk into that house, when you step onto that floor, when you close the door behind you, you will know without a shadow of a doubt that it was my hand that brought you there. It wasn't your strength. It wasn't your connection, and it wasn't your bank account. It was me. It has always been me, and it will always be me. So take a deep breath, calm your heart, and accept this message as if I were speaking directly into your ear, because that is exactly what I am doing. I am speaking to you. I see you. I hear you. And I am working in your life right now. My child, I want you to know something that will touch your heart deeply. I saw every tear you cried in private, the ones you quickly wiped away so no one would see. Those tears that fell in the quiet of the night when you felt completely alone. Those tears you held in all day, only to let them fall once you closed the door to your room. I saw every one of them, and not only did I see them, but I also kept each and every one. To me, your tears are not small or unimportant. They are precious to me, valuable to me. They are the quiet cries of your heart that reach my throne. I understand the pain you carry that no one else knows about. The pain you hide behind a smile that doesn't quite reach your eyes. The sorrow that tightens your chest when you're by yourself. The fear that wakes you up in the middle of the night, leaving you restless and anxious. I know it all. I saw you trying to be strong when inside you were falling apart. I saw you get out of bed, even when you felt like you couldn't move. I saw you keep going, even when everything in you wanted to give up. And I want you to understand that this strength didn't come from you. It was me who held you up. It was me who gave you breathe when you thought you couldn't breathe anymore. It was me who supported you when you felt like you couldn't stand. You were never alone, not for a single moment. Even when you couldn't feel me, I was right there with you. Even when you couldn't see my work, I was still moving in your life. Even when you thought I had forgotten about you, I was quietly preparing something so amazing, something beyond what you could imagine. And today, I brought you this word because it's time for you to understand that everything you've been through had a purpose. Every tear you cried, every sleepless night, every moment when you felt hopeless, all of it was part of the process, shaping you for what I am about to do in your life. I don't waste pain. I don't waste suffering. I take all of it and turn it into something powerful, something that becomes your testimony, your victory, and your glory. But now, there is something important I need to ask of you. Right now, as you listen, there is someone in your contact list going through the same struggles you face. Someone who is crying in secret, someone on the brink of giving up, someone who is questioning if I really exist, if I care, and if I'll truly do something in their life. And I have chosen you to be my voice to that person. I've chosen you to bring hope where there is despair. I've chosen you to be the one who speaks my word to someone who is about to lose faith. So, share this word right now, because when you bring my hope to others, I bring the provision you need. You haven't made it this far just to receive blessings. You've come this far to be a channel, to be a bridge, to be a light in someone's darkness. Because when you share the hope I give you, you multiply the blessing in your own life. When you spread hope, you activate the provision. When you allow yourself to be used by me, I open doors in your life that were once shut tight. This is not just a motivational message. It's not just a kind word. It's a prophecy, a promise, a decree sent from heaven to earth. And I need it to reach every broken heart, every wounded soul, every desperate life. I have an army of sons and daughters who need to hear that I have not forgotten them, that I have not abandoned them, and that I am about to completely transform their lives. You are part of this movement. You are part of this plan. You are part of this restoration. So, don't keep this word to yourself. Don't keep the hope I've given you locked away. Share it, Spread it, because lives depend on it, destinies depend on it, and miracles are waiting for it. And when you obey, when you act, when you move in faith, I will move heaven and earth to honor your obedience. I will open doors no one can shut. I will bring provision from places you never expected. I will connect you with people who will change your life. Those who sow hope will reap miracles. Those who spread faith will receive provision. Those who follow my word will receive my reward. My son, my daughter, what I am about to reveal to you is not for everyone. This is a specific prophetic word, a personal message just for you. I'm not speaking in general terms. I'm not using empty words. When I speak with purpose, with intention, and with power. Right now, I am speaking directly to your spirit about something that is about to happen in your life. You need to understand that I chose this moment, this space, this place to be an altar where I pour out my revelations. It's no accident that thousands of my sons and daughters come here looking for a word. This is the place I established as a meeting point between heaven and earth, a portal where my voice crosses all barriers to reach the brokenhearted, the wounded souls, and the desperate lives. And today, you are here because I brought you here. I guided you, and I led you to this exact moment so you could hear what I have to say. This word about the house that is already yours is not just a vague idea or a motivational speech. It is a prophetic decree, a promise sealed with my blood. It is a covenant I make with you right now, and I need you to understand the weight of this. When I decree something, everything changes. The angels move, the heavens open, circumstances shift, doors open, and what seemed impossible becomes possible. You've been praying for a sign, asking for confirmation, waiting for an answer. And this is your answer. This is your sign. This is your confirmation. I am telling you now, clearly and directly, the house you've dreamed of has already been released from heaven. The decree has already been made. The order has already been given. It's only a matter of time before you see, with your natural eyes, what has already been set in motion in the spiritual realm. But I don't want you to simply hear this word and walk away. I don't want you to just listen to this promise and forget it. I have so much more to show you. I have so much more to tell you. I have so much more to reveal to you. Because the plan I have for your life is not just about the house. The house is just the beginning. It's the first step, the first sign of a series of miracles I will perform in your life. It's the doorway to a new time, a new season, and a new level of blessings you've never known before. And I use this channel to guide you, step by step, on this journey. I am here to reveal heavenly strategies to you, to help you understand the times and seasons, and to prepare you for what's ahead. I do nothing without first revealing it to my servants. I don't move without giving you a warning. I don't act without preparing you first. Like this video now, and subscribe to this channel, because I have specific prophetic words for every part of your life that you cannot afford to miss. Every video I post here is a piece of the puzzle that leads to your victory. Every word I speak is a key to unlocking a new door. Every revelation I share is a map guiding you to the next level. If you miss even one word, you could miss an important instruction. If you miss a revelation, you could miss a significant moment. If you miss a video, you might miss the key to opening the door you've been trying to unlock for years. I don't want you to miss anything. I don't want you to fall behind or stumble because of a lack of knowledge or direction. That's why I created this space, why I bless this channel, why I made this place an altar for you to have direct access to my voice, my instructions, and my revelations. And when you subscribe, it's not just about pressing a button. It's about saying, Lord, I want to hear more from you. I want to know your plans. I want to walk in your ways. This attitude pleases me. This pursuit honors me, and it moves me to pour out even more. So, don't let this word pass you by. Don't let this moment slip away. Don't let this opportunity escape. I am speaking, I am revealing, I am guiding you, and you need to stay connected to hear everything I have to say to you in the coming days, weeks, and months. Your victory is coming, your home is coming, your miracle is on the way, and I will guide you every step of the way. My son, my daughter, I know exactly what you've been through. I understand every part of your story. I've been with you in every hard moment, every painful situation, every time you wondered if a better tomorrow was even possible. I remember the long nights when you lay awake, staring at the ceiling, trying to figure out how to manage the bills, searching for a solution that just wasn't there. Those nights when you gathered all the bills, spread them out on the table, and no matter how many times you added or subtracted, the result was always the same. You couldn't pay it all. I saw you holding those bills with shaking hands, and I saw the despair in your eyes as you realized the money just wasn't enough. I saw you struggle to figure out which bill to pay first, which one could wait, which one was more urgent, and the pain that brought to your heart. That feeling of helplessness, of failure, of feeling like you were sinking with nothing to hold on to. I know you worked hard. I know you did everything you could. I know you didn't end up in this situation because of laziness or carelessness. You fought. You struggled. You gave it your all, but still, it never seemed to be enough. It felt like the more you worked, the deeper the debts grew. The harder you tried to climb out of the hole, the deeper you fell. And I saw every bit of it, every effort, every quiet battle. But it wasn't just the financial burden I saw. I also saw the humiliation you felt, the kind that cuts deep into your soul. When those people looked down on you, when they treated you like you were less than them, when they made you feel small, unimportant, and invisible, I was there. I saw the hurt in your eyes when someone made you feel worthless. I felt the pain in your heart when they laughed at your dreams. I heard the silence that hung in the air when they told you that you wouldn't make it, that you weren't good enough, that you were wasting your time. And I saw how you swallowed those words, how you held back the tears. You tried to act like it didn't hurt, but I know it did. I know those words stayed with you for days, weeks, even months. I know you started to believe them. You started to think maybe they were right, maybe you weren't capable, maybe you didn't deserve more than that. But today, I am here to tell you that they were wrong, completely wrong. They judge you based on what they saw in that moment, based on your circumstances. But I judge you by the potential I placed inside you. I see you not for who you are right now, but for who I made you to be. I created you for so much more than humiliation. I created you for more than lack and more than being treated with contempt. I created you for greater things. I saw you when you went to work and others took credit for your hard work. I saw you when you came up with ideas but someone else got ahead because of them. I saw you when you were loyal, dedicated, and committed, yet they ignored you, pushed you aside, and forgot about you. Every single injustice you faced is written in my book. Nothing went unnoticed, nothing was in vain, and nothing will be forgotten. I am a God of justice, and the time has come for my justice to be revealed in your life. I saw you when you needed help, and the door was slammed in your face. I saw you when you reached out and no one was there to hold your hand. I saw you when you cried for help and people turned away from you. And in those moments, it made you feel abandoned. It made you feel like you were all alone, and it made you question if anyone really cared. But I want you to understand that I never turned my back on you. I never closed the door on you. I never abandoned you. Even when you couldn't feel my presence, I was right there with you. Even when it seemed like no one was around, I was by your side. Even when it appeared like no one cared, I cared deeply for you. Every tear you shed is treasured by me. Every pain you endured is written down. Every injustice you faced is recorded in my book. And I do not forget, I do not ignore, and I will not let it go unaddressed. Because you are my child, and no one harms my children without being held accountable to me. My son, my daughter, I saw how hard you worked, and I saw when others took credit for your efforts. I saw you arrive early, stay late, and give your best in everything you did. I saw the dedication you put into every task, every project, and every responsibility you took on. You didn't do things halfway. You didn't procrastinate. You didn't pretend to work. You gave it your all. You committed fully, and you put your heart into everything. I saw the overtime you worked without pay. I saw the nights you took work home, aiming for perfection. I saw the weekends you gave up, the family time you sacrificed, the rest you lost, all for the sake of your commitment and responsibility, believing that if you did a great job, you'd get the recognition you deserved. But that's not how it went. I saw when you came up with that brilliant idea, and someone else received the credit. I saw when you solved that difficult problem, and someone else got the promotion. I saw how you carried the weight of the team, how you gave your all, and when it was time to receive the recognition, your name wasn't even mentioned. I heard. It made you frustrated. It made you wonder if all the effort was even worth it, because no matter how much you gave, it never seemed enough. And no matter how dedicated you were, it felt like someone else always got ahead of you. And I saw that injustice. I saw how unfairly you were treated. I saw how they denied you the opportunities you rightfully deserved. I saw how they slammed doors in your face, even though you had everything needed, every skill, every qualification, every bit of ability. It wasn't about lack of preparation, it wasn't about lack of talent, and it certainly wasn't about lack of effort. It was about injustice, favoritism, and bias. And I saw it all. I saw when you applied for that position and someone less qualified was chosen just because of their connections. I saw when they overlooked you, not because you weren't good enough, but because of envy. I saw how they tried to hold you back, not because you were lacking, but because you were simply too good, and that bothered them. I want you to know that none of this went unnoticed in my eyes. Every single injustice is written down. Every door that was unjustly closed is remembered. Every time they took what was rightfully yours, I saw it. I am a God of justice, and I do not let the innocent be trampled on forever. I do not let the unjust triumph endlessly. I do not stay silent when my children are treated with disrespect. There comes a time when I say enough is enough. There comes a time when I step in. There comes a time when I completely change the course. And that time has come for you. The time for me to bring justice into your life is now. The time has come for me to open the doors that others have closed. The time has come for me to lift you up when others have tried to bring you down. The time has come for me to honor you when others have humiliated you. Because promotion does not come from the east or the west, it comes from me. And when I promote you, no one can take that away. When I open doors, no one can shut them. When I lift you up, no one can bring you down. I am about to do something in your life so incredible, so clear, and so undeniable, that those who look down on you will be forced to see that it was my hand that made it happen. Those who overlooked you will have to admit that I was with you. Those who closed doors in your face will now watch you walk through doors they didn't even know existed. Write 777 in the comments now, because this number activates my divine intervention in your situation and speeds up the justice I have already declared. I will not just give you back what they took from you. I will give you even more. I will not only return what they stole, I will multiply it. I will not just place you where you should have been. I will take you to a place you never even dreamed of. Because my justice is not just about making things right. It's about restoring, multiplying, and making it abundant. When I bring justice, I do it completely. I leave no stone unturned. I don't do things halfway. I restore everything. I return everything. And I multiply everything. So prepare yourself, because what I'm about to do in your life will leave everyone amazed. People will ask, how did this happen? Where did this come from? How did they do it? And you will answer with full confidence. It was God. It was His justice, His hand at work, and no one will be able to deny it. My son, my daughter, I saw how you fought quietly, in the moments no one else knew about, battling alone in your room, in your mind, in your heart. You didn't walk around telling everyone about your struggles. You didn't share your pain on social media or make a scene. You simply kept moving forward. You got out of bed every day, even when you had no strength left. You wore a smile, even when your heart was breaking. You kept going, even when every part of you wanted to stop. And I saw each and every step you took on that journey. I saw you wake up in the middle of the night, with your mind racing, filled with worries about tomorrow, uncertain about the future, unsure how you deal with all the problems piling up. I saw when you knelt down to pray, even though you couldn't feel my presence, even though my voice seemed silent, even though you thought your prayers weren't reaching me. But they did. Every word, every cry, every whisper, it all reached me, and I heard you. I always heard you. Even when you couldn't feel me near, I was right there. Even when you thought I had left you, I was holding you close. There were times when the only thing that kept you standing was my unseen hand lifting you up. You thought it was your own strength that kept you going, but it wasn't. It was me. It was always me. If it had only been up to you, you would have fallen a long time ago. You would have given up, walked away, and said, I can't do this anymore. But you didn't. You kept going. And do you know why? Because I placed a strength inside of you that you didn't even know you had. I breathed life into you when you thought you were drowning, when you felt like you couldn't take another step. Because I was there holding you up when your legs were weak. Because I held your mind steady when it was about to break. I saw you keep the faith even when everything seemed impossible. When life told you one thing, and you chose to believe in me. When reason said there was no hope, and you decided to trust my word instead. When they told you to give up and you stubbornly chose to believe. It wasn't foolishness, it wasn't a dream, It was faith. True faith. The kind of faith that pleases my heart. The kind that moves my hand. It's easy to have faith when everything is going right. It's easy to believe when everything is working in your favor. It's easy to trust when the results are clear, but you believed in the dark. You trusted in the desert. You kept your faith through the valley, and that means more to me than you know. I saw you when you wanted to give up but didn't. I saw you when you thought about quitting but found the strength to keep going, when you thought you had reached your limit but pushed forward with a strength you didn't even know you had. And I want you to know that strength came from me. Every time you said, "I'll try one more day," it was me strengthening you. Every time you decided, "I'll give it one more shot," it was me renewing you. Every time you chose, "I'll believe one more time," it was me lifting you up. And now the time has come for all of that faith, all of that endurance, all of that perseverance to be rewarded. The time has come for you to see the fruits of everything you planted with tears. The time has come for you to see the harvest of everything you endured with pain, because I don't waste anything. Every tear you cried will turn into a testimony. Every night of sorrow will become a story of victory. Every moment of despair will turn into a reason for praise. And when people look at you and ask how you made it, you will simply say, "It was God." When they ask how you endured, you will say, "It was God." When they wonder where your strength came from, you will answer, "It was God." But I didn't bring you through this just so you could receive and keep it to yourself. I brought you here to be a vessel, to be a channel, to be my voice. Right now, there is someone in your life who is going through the same silent battle you once fought. Someone holding on to faith in what seems impossible. Someone fighting to resist giving up. Share this word now, because your obedience in sharing hope releases the provision I have already set aside for you. You are not just a receiver of my grace. You are a distributor. You are not just a recipient of my mercy. You are my ambassador. And when you carry my word to those in need, when you plant hope where there's despair, when you share faith where there is doubt, I will multiply what you give to others. This is the law of my kingdom. Whoever gives will receive. Whoever sows will reap. And whoever blesses will be blessed. My son, my daughter, now I need you to stop and listen closely to the word I am about to declare over your life. This is not just any word, not a random message. It is a specific prophecy, directed and sealed with my power. I want you to receive it, not as a far-off possibility, not as something that might happen someday, but as a decree that has already been made in heaven. Listen carefully. This house is already yours, not tomorrow, not in a few years, not when things improve. It's yours today, now, at this very moment.